how do we engage with the anger, with the frustration? How does that shape our encounter with like Pride Month and people who are participating in Pride Month and those sort of things? So we've laid out this need to be clear about the truth. And we ought to have like the courage and also the prudence to do that like charitably, right? And also to avoid this other pitfall, the other side of sort of, I guess maybe I can paint it this way and you could correct it if it's wrong, right? Like one pitfall of being clear and loving about the truth is this relativism, as you've explained. But the other side is to be like super angry. Right?
Absolutely.
So like, what are some practicals, or do you have any practicals of, okay, like how do I like, whether or not like I'm engaging with somebody, but like how do I, how do I just not become like terribly frustrated?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think the first way, and this is not going to be immensely helpful to many of our listeners, but maybe it is to some. Some people might need to be encouraged. Just don't engage with it. You don't have to put the symbol on your door or on your desk. You don't have to fly the rainbow flag. You don't have to put pronouns in your email signature, nor should you. I think that's deeply problematic. So I think part of what we're doing to invite conversation is simply a kind of gentle resistance, right? This is what nonviolent nonviolent protest means, an intentional nonconformity to a trend, and that's not nothing. And I think that's the key. Some people overlook that, right? Some people might be tempted to say, well, I'm not doing enough to fight it. Well, actually, by not conforming to it, you're already resisting it, because this is now the dominant view of the culture. And this is sort of what I think is kind of funny. Once Pride Month was the great rebellious moment, right? The great counterculture, the great counter trend. And now that's the mainstream view. Mm-hmm. And simply not observing it or not engaging in it is the minority position, and that's something that we're choosing intentionally, and is not nothing. So I think that's a place to begin. Second, obviously prayer. Many people have observed this. Of course, all of our listeners know this. June is actually the month dedicated to the Sacred Heart, and people who are frustrated about their sexuality or frustrated about sexuality in the culture all need to be healed. They need the merciful love of Jesus to reign in their hearts. So we should turn to the Sacred Heart, and we should promote devotion to the Sacred Heart. Put a Sacred Heart on your bag. Put a Sacred Heart sticker on your water bottle. Say the Sacred Heart Surrender Novena prayer every day during the month of June. Make an active campaign, to steal a little bit of the language of Lent. Make an active campaign of our prayer instead of something that is not intentional.
Father Bonaventure, if you had to choose between getting Warby Parker glasses, subscribing to a YouTube channel, or flossing your teeth, what would you choose?
Oof. I guess, to be honest, subscribing to a YouTube channel.
See, folks, it's not as bad as flossing your teeth or getting Warby Parker glasses. Please subscribe to Godsplaining. Cheers.